Hello, magical goddess boss tubers, and welcome back to Let's Play Final Fantasy VI Brave New World with me, BlueAnkylo. It's time to fight these guys. Wish me luck. Last episode did not go very well. I switched off a couple probably not very useful relics so that people have auto sprint because this team does not have anyone that can do that. Otherwise, the boss has a very nasty physical counter. And Mog is mostly useless. I figure we'll give him one more try of slowing the boss down, because that would be quite useful. I don't know if Slow X has better odds, but we'll try it instead. That is not the attack we want out of you, Marrow, but okay. Alright. Big money, no money, maybe the boss. Boss is probably just immune to that, looks like. So what can we really do against Miria? My guess is just rush her down damage-wise before she kills too many people. I was kind of planning on buffing up a little bit before last time. You know, you saw, if you watched last episode. I feel like maybe the solution here is just to try to deal damage. I wish Mog was useful, but I don't know what I can do with him. We can try Bio, but he's so reliant on his random dances doing what you want that I don't know what to do with him. But you know, we'll try to rush her down. I bet you we were surprisingly close to killing her last time. Unfortunately, things can go bad really quickly in this battle once she starts killing anyone. If I remember correctly, the mechanics for Flare Star sort of work on your party's level, or the highest member in your party's level, and then it multiplies it by some factor, and that's how much damage you take. If you're wondering. I kind of want to try one dance just to see if we get what we want. Maybe we'll get healed. Of course not. So then Realm has to do this. Look, we're in such a friendly place to fight a giant super goddess. It's totally fine. Nothing bad's gonna happen up here in the nice friendly plains. Well, that might be the end of Mog. We'll see. Oh, it didn't quite kill him. That's good. I do like the amount of damage Locke can dish out. I think the sprint shoes was the right idea for him. Come on, get some healing. Nope, he's dead. And by dead, I mean undead. And now he'll probably, what, use Wind Slash to kill Realm just to basically make me restart. Oh no, at least that locked in the target. Some attacks are locked in that they can't target your party. So at least we got that much. Holy water. Good thing we brought lots of those, right? So, you know, interestingly enough, this will probably kill Mog again, because why would I ever have any chance? Oh, good, so we just lose again. This has been a really good episode, everyone. Hope you've enjoyed. You know, we might have talked about it a little bit at the end of last episode, about how Brave New World might be a little bit unfair. You know, just to get everyone wiped out by Flare Star combinations with other things into zombie. That's a good joke, though, condemning Mog. Who knows, maybe we'll win here, somehow, on auto battle. I can't do anything. It's start episode. No, I'm not cutting this out. You guys can see how balanced Brave New World is. Yeah, that's good. So that was the instant death scimitar cut in half, but I guess it doesn't work if you're zombied. Well, that's the end of that. Alright, good stuff. Well, I did put a save in right before the boss, so attempt number 3. If I have to go level grind or run away from this entire battle, like if I have to basically leave, rebuild my parties, and then come back, I'm not going to be very happy, Ankylo. Maybe there's some counter for that, It's possible. I mean, I don't know. Maybe there's a counter for the, the effect that's zombifying everyone? I don't know. Maybe you can slow the boss. 5th time's the charm, right? She does seem to get an awful lot of attacks all in a row, and that's a lot of the problem there, is we can't keep up with the damage output. Yeah, I get the feeling she must be immune to slow, though, so... So I don't know how much damage we got last time, but I tried to rush through, and didn't work. At least the condemn counter for Locke is longer than last episode. Alright, well, I mean, this is why we've got Bahamut. We've got a turn to deal some damage. We'll let Mog pretend that he can do healing. Oh, never mind. Well, no, this won't kill anybody. If Mog doesn't heal, we're in huge trouble. And, he probably... Oh, look! We got lucky this time! Nah, much better. I love relying on luck to not get a party wipe. I don't like missing. Alright, we gotta stay positive. We still have a chance. We're still in the game. A couple of those with bad timers and we'll be dead as well, but... Okay, please give me another sun bath. Nope. I don't know if it's worth it trying to rush him down with Realm or not, but because Locke's in range of being killed by a single Flare Star, I better try to heal him up. And at least Realm dying and zombifying is probably the least damaging of any of the characters. The least troublesome, at least. Those Zantetsuken crits are pretty good. Joke's on you, Miria. There's nothing to dispel. Well, Mog got comboed out by Flare and Flare Star. I had nothing I could do to save him that time. If he ever decided to just kill Realm because of that, again, it would be another game over, pretty much. We're approaching game over territory again here, with very little I can do. Depending on how much damage this does. Yeah, wiped out completely. Really good fight. This is great. So what am I supposed to do? You tell me, you tell me, viewers. It's banging my head against the wall. This is attempt number 4. That Southern Cross is, I guess, his most powerful attack. Or her, I guess that is to say. And it does, it looks like 1,200 or so damage to the whole party. Probably fire, so if I could give everyone fire protection... I can't give Yumero fire protection. There's nothing we can do for him. I'm not too sure about the rest of the party. I don't know if there's any dance that's worth anything. Let's try Force this time to be different. I mean, I still think Regen X is worth something, but... At least we're in a friendly forest now. If the answer just turns out that you can't bring Yumero and Mog because neither of them can do what you need, I'm not gonna be very happy. And honestly, I don't even think fire protection would have saved us, nor do I think I have enough options for fire protection to really equip the whole group like that. Sure, do some more forest dances, that'll probably save us. But yeah, the boss is just too fast, and if she's gonna if she's sort of combos two spells in on the same round, even if I'm healing constantly, we can't really do anything. Yeah, that's pretty classic. Well, I wanted to test out, and I still want to test out. Comparatively, I should have used Cure if I had known Flare Star would come in half a second. I just want to see if, remember when Realm Sketch flared, she did, I think, 7,000 or 7,500 damage? I want to see if Realm can out-damage the boss with her own magic. The answer is it's about the same. Alright, Locke, your turn to save the party. That's a really nasty condemn. Less than 10 seconds is pretty bad. That's... Well, let's not use Forest Sweep, seeing as it has an attack that heals the boss. We'll have to try Wind Dance. Or whatever it's called. 2,000 damage for this point in the game. A boss that must have... could easily have, like, over 100,000. Well, oddly enough, Sketch is, like, her most MP efficient move. Unless, well, yeah, I guess it's Flare or something else. What does Arrow do? Nah, not nearly good enough. Well, let's just try again. Failure. At least it does more damage than the other wind attack. So I think I'm going to preserve Mog's turn to Holy Water Realm as soon as she inevitably dies. That was great damage! And then he dies, right? Just to rub salt in the wound. Oh no, he survived. Okay, we need that. Oh, with 1 HP? What a fluke. Alright, we're going to leave Mog's turn here. Even though I'd love him to try to heal up or something, but he's going to be in charge of dealing with, well, at the very least, Realm. Unless this kills us all. But we are fully healed. 2,000 damage to the Locke. That's... Oh, we're so dead. Hey, maybe kill the boss. Kill the boss right here. Unfortunately, we lost Realm's turn, and I was hoping I could get her to not do that. Because if Locke decides to kill Realm, at this point we're game over again, probably. Oh, good. Berserk Realm. Uncontrollable Locke. Please kill the boss. No. I can't have Realm healing the boss. Yumero's asleep. He's not doing anything. This is so dumb. I don't know what I'm supposed to do with this party. I don't... I guess it's better for Realm to attack the boss than for Locke to kill Mog. Because Mog's my only controllable character. And he's probably dead right here. Well, he shouldn't be. Yeah, why not? Heal the boss. It's not like having a terrible time here. Sure. Come on, finish it! Well, that's it. We're dead. Again. Boss is too fast. Too many super powerful moves. My party is too terrible. There's just no way. I mean, we did another 10,000 damage before we died. Yeah, I mean, I hate to say it, but, like, I'm not sure I'm going to be able to finish this game. This is really discouraging. But what am I supposed to do? Like... I mean, that's an easy... That should have done that. Force Shield is half damage to fire and ice and lightning. But he does use ice. It's just, it's the fire one that does the... Does he? She? Not like I have a lot of spare fire shields. Do I really have to do all this inventory micromanagement? I hate this. Like, I hate having to go through everyone trying to find who's got gear I can poach just to get through this one boss. I mean, it is South Cross that's probably causing us the most problem. I feel like I can't even do dual wielding with Locke because he's just a liability. Because as soon as you die, you're screwed. So we lose a significant amount of our damage dealing to maybe keep him alive. There's really nothing I can do to help Yumero. None of this is going to help against... No, none of this will help him against fire. Mog's not the one that's usually dying to Flare Star, though. Is there any other... That gives her auto safe and a pretty good attack. Shoat. Stamina's good if I try to dance. Earth is not the problem. Well, I gave him the fire shield anyway, so that doesn't really matter. Well, let's try it one more time. I'll give it one more go, and then I'm gonna say I don't know what I'm gonna do at that point, honestly. This is just too much. This is not appropriately balanced, in my opinion, for a run that's not... Basically, this is like requiring you to know how to preemptively build your parties, which you can't. Like, that's... If this party... I thought I put a lot of work into making my 3 different parties quite well balanced. If that's not enough, then I don't know what to do. Maybe we can just get a in Snare. Snare will just kill in one hit, right? Boss Flag will make it immune, but, you know, I tried. You never know, right? Can't slow the boss. Can't survive half its attacks. Mog is so unreliable. He's a terrible choice for any boss fight. But all the 3 groups had really strong, difficult bosses to fight. So it doesn't, like, who do you bring? Like, Yumero's not bad, but so yeah, a lot of Lax's damage output is nerfed here. But at least Flare Star won't hit as bad, assuming it is fire. No. So Flare Star is... Right, that's the one that's non-elemental, just does what it does. It does have fire too, look at that. Never even seen that one. I'm hoping we get a... whatchamacallit, a healing move from Mog here? Yeah, okay. So, we can try to dish out some damage. It's so random with him if he does anything useful. I guess I could look up how much HP the boss has. I mean, for all I know, I'm like 1 damage away a couple times, but... Is the double attack in a row. When the boss gets a whole bunch of attacks right in a row and there's just almost nothing you can do about it, that's when I get salty. I mean, that was basically 3 attacks from the boss before I could get a command in. So, how can I possibly keep anyone alive if he can do that many moves? She, I know it's female technically. Yeah, dispel your own stupid spell, that'd be nice. But yeah, I mean... I don't think there's anybody that's got enough HP that they can take 3 hits in a row. Well, at least we had the fire shield on, right? I need a healing spell right now. Alright, good luck there. Can't count on that, that's like a 1 in 4 chance, so... Well, it gives us a chance to do a little bit of damage, so might as well take it. If I could just force Mog to use his Sunbath every round, I think the boss would still have a chance to kill us, but I'd feel like we have a chance. Should probably move Mog into the back row too, but... Oh good, then random status effects can totally wipe us out too. Yeah, I think that move, and we've seen it ever since the Phantom Train, I don't think that move should be in the game. Or it should be limited to non-confusion Berserk. Sleep is bad enough. Mute, Poison, Imp, all that stuff is nasty. But Confused Berserk has the potential to basically wipe your party in one status attack, so... I don't approve of that, personally. You know, some people like it, probably. Some people probably think Brave New World's too easy. Those people can, well, stay off of my channel. The problem is, like, she did one turn to basically disable about half my party. You know, Mog was asleep, Yumero was raged. I have to spend those turns trying to recover from that, just to gain control again. If the boss goes mean, a couple flare stars or physical hits and people are dead again, you know, and then we're trying to recover from zombie, and just get into that cycle where you never really get out of it. Again, we're kind of counting on Mog getting some healing in again. Maybe I'll just use a potion, I don't know. No, nah, see, now I don't have a choice. So I have to try to use Holy Water here. And then I have to use Cure 3 to try to prevent it from happening next turn. And instead, we're just back into this cycle. The worst case will be if Yumero gets an action and kills someone else, and then, at that point, almost inevitable death cycle. Death spiral is the word. Now, to be fair, the Flame Guard shields have helped a lot, but you'd never know that going into this fight for the first time that, oh, by the way, against this goddess, you need fire protection for sure. Unless you're supposed to know that she's fire elemental somehow. Is that something you're supposed to know? I certainly would never have guessed. Nope, wrong one. Definitely wanted Sunbath there. Well, that's great. The lack of control is definitely a large part of my problem. Mog not being able to do anything that I want him to do is a problem. Yumero is doing great damage, but I need him to take a break sometimes so that we don't get counter-killed. Because the bosses, you know, Brave New World bosses all have nasty counters whenever you do anything, because... I mean, it's not enough to have that be a unique mechanic once in a while, it has to be every single fight. Alright, well... Now what? Not too bad, but again, if I don't heal, if we don't get the healing, then I basically have to try to... Like, basically, all we're doing is whatever damage Yumero can pull out, because we're always stuck on this healing cycle here. And honestly, the safe play is to hold Realm's turn, because, you know, the boss is going to immediately wipe us. But I feel like it's just really boring recording if that's all we play as. It's just hold your healer. Every time the boss doesn't attack, use heal. You know, spend all your MP on healing. Like, it's probably the smarter way, but... Ugh. What a lame way to do a fight. Alright, Mog, we're counting on you, please. I mean, countering with Dispel is fine. It's a lot better than countering with something that kills you immediately. Unfortunately, we did not get any healing out of Mog, so... And then this, you know, again, depending on what we get, it could be almost trivial or nearly instant death. Yeah, I mean, that's pretty bad. It just killed 2 people, basically. And I have to heal because... Yeah, that probably just killed us. 1 status infliction to the entire group. Probably just wipe the party out. We'll see. I'll try to recover, but... It depends on what Mog does. If he's able to kill someone else, then we'll be right back there. Or if the boss does a bunch of cheap attacks. That's about the best scenario there. Best case. Oh, and look! The boss really was that close to dying. Alright, well... The flame shield helped. I think we just had slightly better luck that time around. I don't think I really did much different strategy-wise. It was just... sometimes the boss really dishes out a lot of damage. That was a fun little dance there. Alright, well, I mean, you know, at least we're making progress. 25 minutes for a boss fight. It's a bit rough. Also, you know, there's no save points right here, unless there's one behind the door. Could die right here, you know? Sure would be nice if Mog was less useless. I really wish Mog was good. I like this idea of learning dances from traveling around and getting all kinds of cool effects. And to be honest, like, they even gave him a really neat, well, they nerfed the Moogle Charm, but they did give the Moogle Charm a neat side effect where you don't loot. Like, if you lost control of Mog for his dances, I mean, I couldn't even, I would have brought Setzer instead, probably, because his dance would have been worthless if you just lost control of him completely. Hey, look! Now we get it to work. Maybe I can steal some mana or MP from the dinosaurs? What do you think? Hey! Even the Brontor has MP. That was a counter and an attack. I guess what I should do here is take the shield off, because most of the time I'd rather have damage output. Mostly. Hey, look! Restorative! Now, I wonder if that applies to the other groups. Probably not, by the looks of it. That's too bad. Alright, well, I'll save it, I guess. Okay. And I assume we'll be opening pass for the other parties? Yeah. Yeah, that's not what I meant to do. Think you stand on the switch and one of the other routes must open up? Pretty sure. Or you jump down back here, maybe? I don't remember this part all that well. Alright, we're gonna try some lightning. Surely that will shock the monkey. The robot monkey. Well, it did pretty good damage. I guess my problem is, like, in the original vanilla Final Fantasy VI, the endgame was sort of balanced for not being super difficult, so that even if you had some sort of lackluster characters, like, in my opinion, the uncontrollable Gao and Mog, even though you had them, and they had the same kind of mechanics as Brave New World, you didn't need superly strong, like perfectly balanced, you don't need your how is that reflectable? It's great. All I'm trying to say is, like, you didn't need, your whole team to be so perfect. There was a lot less complete immunities and... Oh, on this fight, Gao is useless, by the way. Like, that didn't happen very often, or even if it did, you could get by with 3 good characters, I guess. But in Brave New World, it feels like if you don't have 4 super characters, you're, well, just give up. Well, I guess we're gonna burn some more tinctures here. Tinctures? We've only spent half of them. Could be worse. So we can't jump down. What am I supposed to do here again, everybody? Because Terra's side is the same as Celeste's side right now. Unless something else opened that I didn't see? I'm really, you know, just not in the mood right now. No, definitely the same. Oh, that switch up there. Did I miss that? Yeah. So how did we get there? Was it this way? And going back another screen, I guess. I assume that must have been what I missed. My bad. Probably unlocks all three, chances are this will unlock all three of the, statue fights. So look forward to that in a few minutes. Yeah, there we go. You only have to... Yeah, I should have just walked down there the first time. Alright, we'll just run Realm back up so hers is done. Hopefully we won't have to use Realm's group anymore. Other than these random battles, which I'm kind of tired of. Random encounter rate is not too punishing today, but... I'm feeling a little bit down from some of these boss fights. And I really didn't want this floating continent to take like 10 episodes, and it's starting to look like it might. We can just leave her there, that's fine. Alright, let's go with Celeste's next. So, seeing as I stole a bunch of equipment, I actually need the fire shields back. Well, one of them. Because Gao needs it for my, Actually, it's already back, because I equipped Locke with a different weapon. That's all. For me to use Murton on Celeste, we need everyone to have fire protection. That's just how that works. It's cool. I'm just not in the mood, searchers. Sorry, guys. It's been a really long run here in the floating, or not even floating continent, I used the wrong, that's the World of Balance final dungeon. This is Kefka's Tower, technically, so. Alright, probably boss fight at the end of this room. Yeah, there it is, alright. I mean, maybe, and I'm just taking a stab, maybe the first statue is fire, one other one will be ice, one will be lightning. I don't know which one's gonna be which, and I wouldn't, like, I can't preemptively know. Again, this could be a terrible matchup for us, but we'll see. Ashura. That looks like ice. So, terrible matchup. Half the party wiped out by deep freeze right off the bat. I'm not sure if there's any... I think Celeste has a ribbon equipped, doesn't she? So even the ribbon doesn't protect you from that one? Fire magic undoes it, but nobody really gets fire magic these days. So I have to hope that a remedy will cure it. We're off to a really good start, by the way. You know what? It'll be more worth it to slow the boss down, if it's even possible. Alright, remedy did not work, so we're just sort of screwed. Half the team is gone forever. Like, what am I... Now, hopefully that applied slow. I will try to, I guess we should get float up. But, you know, I tried slow. It may have worked. What am I supposed to do? I can't actually use his command because he's frozen. So the remedy didn't work. I guess you're just frozen forever until it wears off. This is probably the complete worst equipment if this is another ice boss. I mean, that's why we've got saves, save states, I guess. I don't know what I'm supposed to do here, like... Probably just die. That's the answer, is just die. You have to fight the boss a couple times, see what all the gimmicks are, and then, reload until you get lucky and kill... I don't know. This is not... It's too much. I'm getting depressed now. This is just too much. I hadn't even gotten a single turn in with Gao or Celeste, and now we're basically wiped out. This fight's been even worse than the other one, honestly. Oh, whatever. The hell with that. Let's just try again and see if we get better luck at the beginning. I don't know. Maybe we'll actually get an action or two in before half the team gets frozen. No, he opens with that. Alright, well... I don't know why it hit Edgar and Sabin, but it didn't seem to affect them. Maybe they just have stamina, got lucky. I'm not sure. I don't think anyone in this group has ice protection, so I'm not sure what that was about, but... Anyway, that's good. Gal has haste X. Sabin will try to get slow. I forgot to put float on again. Oh, I might have messed that up. I should at least try to get one scan in before we have to reload, so at least next time I'll know what element to go with, right? I assume I probably should equip fire weapons or something. Nope, never mind. Just comes with auto haste. Auto haste and auto safe. So there is no slowing him, period. And there's no removing safe. He's always going to take 1/3 less from physical damage. No elemental weaknesses. I mean, on the plus side, we're not dealing 0 damage with physical attacks. Probably try to get regen on people if possible. Just gonna try it. I mean, I don't know. Not bad. I've never seen Lochnar before, but something. Dark is poison. Well, poison elemental. It's like poison flare, basically, I guess. Well, let's cast Regen on Celeste, I guess. I guess I should still use Drill once to try to get Sap on the boss, assuming that works. You know, it's some damage. So, Murtaugh did a bit. Let's try Holy. It's magic, it's defense piercing, right? So... maybe I'll try the old... that did not do that much damage. Try the old Peeper strat? Nah, let's use Regen to use it as a light healing spell. And then we'll probably jump with him, I guess. And Bum Rush is still doing reasonably good damage. Probably use Celeste to heal next. Probably. Look at that sap damage. 200 damage. Oh, yeah. Hey, there's the DPS. That's what I've been missing out on. Alright, well, as long as Edgar can do that, I'm fine. He doesn't do a lot of physical attacks, does he? I think I'll just save her for heals. And that's gonna freeze people. She's the only one that has any chance. I guess Murtaugh, like, if I could cast it, it actually should remove that effect. But she's frozen, so she can't do anything. That sucks. I don't know what we're supposed to do when we're frozen like that. Like, there does. I mean, I guess if you had Dispel, it might work. I don't know. That sucks. It seems like with the shortage of magic, because, like, normally if you're playing this in the main game, pretty much everyone would have Fire 1. Like, anyone that wanted Fire 1 would have it. And then you could just cast that on the party, do a tiny bit of damage, and you'd get rid of that effect. But now, I don't know what I'm supposed to do. Like, I guess I could try the Remedy spell rather than, like, the Remedy item didn't work, but maybe the spell will? Nope. See, Cold Dust is the one that used to be the main way you'd get frozen solid like that. I also have no idea why Edgar and Sabin seem to be immune to it. Because it's always Celeste and Gal that get hit by that, the freeze, the flash freeze. Should probably just jump to get Edgar out of the way, because there's not really any way we're going to heal the damage with these two. I guess we kind of try to rush the boss down. This is not a good strat. We haven't dealt very much damage to him. I have to figure out what's... Oh, look, look, look! We unfroze eventually there. Good. Good. Did not last too long. Alright, Gal's back. Well, most people were floating, but he dispelled one of them. Which probably means he dispelled Regen as well on Sabin, so... Alright, well, at least it didn't last forever. Long enough to be a pain, but we survived. Maybe we can get things back in control. Maybe this boss fight won't be as bad as the last one. Maybe Edgar will do another 20,000 damage. Should have known. I'm gonna keep her for heals. Yes! That's good. I just need that to keep happening. And I might as well heal or haste up Sabin, why not? Kind of a waste of MP, but not too bad. Alright, I'll risk doing some damage here. Also, it heals Gal, who's the main one that needs to be healed anyway, so. Pretty powerful spell. It might be defense ignoring as well, like Holy. I actually don't know. That's your... Alright, we got... No, so they weren't immune to it. They just got lucky. So Murton, I think, will fix that, though. So theoretically, the whole party's frozen. Oh man, just tons of damage. Ah. I don't trust putting Gao in rage mode and hoping for a heal. So I should have used that on someone else, counting on Murton to heal Gao and unfreeze the other two. But I'd rather unfreeze them than cure them first. Well, yeah, it did work. Okay. So, as long as Celeste is not the one frozen, we can get out of it fairly easily. And Golem's definitely been helping out. Good spell. Let's just get a little bit of a top up here. And then hopefully Celeste can cover the big heal. I would guess that we're getting fairly close to killing this boss again. Not as nasty as, not quite as nasty, that is to say, as, whatever the other one was called, the zombie one. You know, if you knew all the bosses and what they were weak against, I guess you could try to build for these more specifically, but... Sabin keeps getting dispelled. Well, if we get it this time, this was only 2 tries, and that's acceptable. It's cool because Celeste, at least, this party specifically, does have, as long as Celeste is not frozen, a really good unfreezing and damaging the boss spell. Like, that's actually really efficient. Compared to, like, what most parties would have to do. So that's, I like that, at least. We should try and heal him up a little bit. Oh yeah, out of MP. Well, I don't feel like bothering with ethers on Gal. Gal can just go peeper mode and see if he gets a white wind. Or just dies instantly. It's fine. I don't expect much out of Gal. He's already dead. And we're out of MP on Celeste. I just hope that this bum rush or Edgar's jump kills the boss. We gotta be close. Come on, Edgar. Double jump it. Finish him. Double jump! Did not win. Alright, let's try an item. I don't his rages are just so useless. They have no reliability at all. And then she's so totally out. Well, I don't know how much longer this boss fight's gonna go, so I guess I'll use an ether. One of my precious ethers. My precious. Ha! I didn't have to waste the ether. Alright, I knew we had to be close. Alright, well that's 2 down at least. I'm so glad they give us all those spell points. 2 goddesses down. Do we go for the 3rd today just to wrap these all up in the same episode? Yeah. I don't have any more puzzles, so... What do you think my odds are for getting this one first try, huh? Not too many random encounters, at least. I had to open up my mouth. And X-Zone party wiped, and I didn't save it, right? Please escape before we all die to, X-Zone. I'm sure the boss is just a few steps away. Just want to make sure I save it, you know, close by. This is your, R-rated goddess statue, by the way. Alright, let's do it. At least we get a pincer attack against Isis. I don't know what that's... I mean, that's the charm type thing, right? It didn't seem to work. So, I mean, I have no idea what to expect, as seems to be the theme. Let's just attack it, sure. That worked really well. At least it hit the boss. Didn't really do much damage. Alright, okay, you know what? Buffs. Let's put on, safe. And they'll try to scan the boss. There we go. Lightning? That's nothing to worry about. Let's just throw one of these big ones at the boss. Not bad. 4 grand is honestly pretty weak for superpower hits, but no weaknesses, already has sap, comes with shell, comes with safe. Alright. Gives me a good idea of what to use. I don't understand that. I'm so glad the counterattack killed Shadow. That's great. You can't dispel what's not magically cast. So I'm thinking we'll probably be using a lot of Ultima. It didn't come with auto haste though. I know I should res Shadow, but slowing the boss is probably worth it. Although, it may end up being like the first one that seemed to be immune to it, but I'll try it, you know, once. Looks like it worked! Alright, this one might be the first one that's not so terrible. It seems like the gimmick for this one is some sort of charm thing. Also, that'll probably kill Shadow again. That did a ton of damage. Oof. That hit way harder than I was expecting. Oops. Oh, dang. I pressed down, and It's weird when you're in pincer mode like this. And I can't... Oh man, that's gonna be a problem. So the only way to, like, heal both sides of the party will be Holy Wind. Which is definitely a good one as long as Strago has some HP. Yeah, that's fine. So I'm glad I brought Strago for this kind of weird... Like, that's a downside of pincer attacks, basically. Alright, well, this seems to be the strong attack here. I'm a little bit annoyed that Terra has not actually had an attack yet. That was the damage. Wow. So that was all rear attacks, because the boss was facing Terra's side, I guess. That was the kind of damage I want to see, though. Alright, she's facing... Does that only hit one side? No, that hits everybody. Well, it looks like we might have to do a lot of white winds from Strago, or holy wind. I wonder if you get double damage from throwing in the back here, if we can get that in time. That did extra damage. And I don't know how that's going to work. I do know that I don't want that to happen, though. So what happens if you have Love Token and you use Tempest? Tempest seems to only target enemies and not allies. So I'm thinking it might be safe. It's clearly like normal physical attacks get blocked by someone she's sort of charmed. But if we don't do normal physical attacks, maybe we're fine. So far, it seems to be working. So we actually get a proper attack in here. We could use X Magic, or we could try our most powerful attack, or we could try to put status ailments on her. We did slow her, maybe. We could try to get sap and poison. I think we'll just go for damage though at this point. So Black Omen is go for launch. Let's see what happens with Black Omen here. See if there's any nasty counters or anything. No. Alright, well, you know what? Let's put in the big boys. Just hold on for a second. Oh, wait. I didn't think he would do that. Well, that's how we lose. So... I really don't understand how Charm's working. It didn't do that before... But the second time, it seemed to kind of like muddle, essentially, except whatever you want to call it. So we're going to use Life 2 here. I should maybe just try to do some Osmos, actually. Oh yeah, I could have been doing Double Shell. That might have helped out a bit, but... I just figured I'd try to do some damage. Boss is not weak to anything, so I don't expect Dark is particularly good. So glad we have Terra. Terra is so good. This party is not so bad. No one's uncontrollable is the main thing. Look at that counterattack! Woof! Well, that makes up for killing your friend, Cyan. Good job, buddy. Let's see if this works. Looks good. So Strago has practically infinite MP in this fight. Doesn't make much difference. That could be a problem. Depends on what it does with it. I don't know if that just means he'll take a hit for the boss, or if maybe it takes 2 charms for him to kill his friends. I'm not exactly sure how that's going to work. At least everyone's alive for the moment. Seems to be working. Alright, she hasn't done much magic damage, so I think, like, buffing up with Shell and stuff isn't that necessary. I should have still gone Haste X for Shadow. That would probably been smart. I guess I'll see if Double Dark can compete with, the lore. Oh, that sucks. You can't even use Haste X on the whole party here. Ah, whatever. Let's just deal damage. Buffs are overrated. That's not too bad. So just heal up Cyan, I guess. The ultimate spell didn't actually do as much damage as I was hoping, so probably need to morph Terra to really see it work. So Double Dark looks like we're hitting about 9,000 damage. I think Black Omen was also around that amount, so it's comparable for about the same MP. Maybe about 10k. I feel like this fight seems comparatively easier than the other two. Like, look at the amount of damage we're dealing here without a lot of planning. I mean, maybe this is just a better party for this fight, and I just got lucky, but it doesn't seem like this boss has nearly as many, like, party-wide damaging attacks that are really difficult to heal through. So I get a lot more time to spend, you know, damaging it, actually doing attacks. Like, I could use White Wind, like, the safe choice here for Strago would actually be White Wind. But I don't even really think I need to. Like, the boss seems slower and less powerful by a significant margin. I think I did get slow on it. Maybe this is the only boss you can slow. That would maybe explain most of the difference. Oh, and then it'll do something that kills everything. We'll see. Terra might be going down. I should have healed. Yeah, I got a little bit arrogant there. My bad. Oh, and then it hastes itself. And now suddenly we're going to get wiped out. You watch. Well, then again, 20,000 more damage, or nearly. Yeah. Well, Terra doesn't get any spell points, but that's fine. Yeah, the fact that that boss went down first try with no wipes, and I wasn't really prepped for anything, definitely I consider that the weakest of the three. The fact that Cyan got double damage Tempest, I'm sure, made a big difference. Alright, well, we've killed Magic. Congratulations. Magic is destroyed. Yeah, well, yet. That's possible. Alright, well, I'm going to end the episode here. We started really bad. We had a middle game of kind of bad, and then we had a finale that was surprisingly nice. With all that, I think we'll have to make a party and deal with Kefka pretty soon, so stay tuned for that one next episode. Thanks for watching, everyone. Hope you've enjoyed, and have a great day.